A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. So important to these players to perform well in front of their fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You look at Minnesota. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And, of course, Los Angeles, just a few spots below there.
And I think for Minnesota, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And now the Lakers starting group. Chauncey Billups out there with Bryant. And it's Garnett. And it's Terry in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Duncan. And it's Bayless in at the point. Clark, you can't dance around it. These two teams badly need a win here tonight. Not a great stretch for either side.
Yeah, it's been turbulent, a little bumpy for both. And nothing like a win to get the ship righted, to get the wheels back on the track. So one of these teams is going to have that happen here in this particular game. So that's a good thing. Whoever comes out on top is going to have momentum going forward.
Here's Kobe after the basket by Minnesota. Billups with the ball out to the right wing. Outside Bryant, shot clock at 6. Garnett trying to break loose. Kobe, that's good.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Here's Garai. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Garnett. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
McGee against Kobe. Now here's McGee. Defense is right there. Here's Garai. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Kobe. Last time out he had 14 points. Pass to Garnett. Nice D from Duncan.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Bryant. Duncan against Garnett. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Duncan. Here's Garai. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Los Angeles trails by 8. There's the pass to Garnett. Shot to stop the run. Rebound, Minnesota.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And checking out the numbers for Kobe Bryant. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 16 points, almost 2.5 steals, and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now here's Billups. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Bryant looking over the floor. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season? 5th is Tim Duncan.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
And it's hard to score in this league as a rookie. The charity stripe is one place where you can get some easy points, where nobody's on you. And he's learned to take full advantage of that.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Bryant. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Right side Billups. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Ryan, guarded by Garnett. He gets that one. 13 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And the Lakers call time here.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's Billups. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Garnett. Duncan with the block.
That's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass to Billups. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding on their potential playoff opponents?
You know, Kevin, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what are areas of concern for you.
And Chauncey Billups drops them both.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Here's Garai. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Garnett. No points in the game yet for him. Bryant in the post. McGee's there, and it's Bryant missing. And here's Bayless. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And Duncan throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside Billups. Here's Garnett, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
No good on that one. Gary Trent's checked in for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Kobe drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 23. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe is out there with Harris. And it's Terry in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Cheeks' shot is good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Kobe. Minnesota with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The pass to Felder. Kicks to Harris. Inside. Here's Trent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season.
Take a break.
I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
First free throw is good. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Passes at the Chiefs. Outlaw at the elbow. Pocket 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. So a moment now to see the story for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harris looking it over. Shoots from the baseline, but they'll get another chance. Here's Terry. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Cheeks. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. 4 on the clock, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Timberwolves made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
That one misses. The Lakers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Trent passes to Kobe. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Bryant.
Bryant skying high. This is a slam at home. Always looking to stuff with style.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Free throw, good, Bryant.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Down low, here's McGee. Lays it up off the glass. McGee's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Harris inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Felder has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Sosa, guarded by Harris. Here's Outlaw. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Cheeks the pass to Sosa. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now here is Harris. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Ryan against McGee. 5 on the clock. For 3, Harris. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's Felder. Terry outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ryan against McGee. Lets it go from the wing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Sosa, guarded by Harris. To the middle. Here's Olenichev, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Here's Felder. And it's blocked. But he stays with it. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Clock at 4. A beautiful reverse layup. Kobe's got 11.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
Here's Cheeks. He's got 14. He kicks to Outlaw. Pass to Cheeks. Ball stolen. Felder, the pass to Bryant. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Sosa, the pass to Outlaw. Lays it up and banks it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time.
Oh, wow.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Minnesota calls timeout. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
McGee inside, defended by Bryant. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Pass to Garnett. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kobe against McGee. Garai, guarded by Tolbert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bayless. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
That shot wide open.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
Now here's Bayless, guarded by Tolbert. Right wing, here's McGee. Off target from 3-point range. The Lakers shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Here's Lindemann, Duncan with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Garai. It's good from long range. He's got 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Kobe. 13 points in the game. Fades away. And he gets it to go. Garnett's got 5 now.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Bayless the pass to McGee. It's stolen by Bryant. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Now here's Bayless. D right on him. Lakers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for McGee. Averaging about 4 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And frankly, I think he can play better, guys. I mean, even he would have to admit to that.
Yeah, realistically, he's going to have to step it up. I mean, that's the reality. Or he's going to start to lose those minutes.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Minnesota making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Garai. Waters. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a 6th sense of where that rebound is going.
And that's 6.
Oh, power on that throwdown.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
1:53 left to play in the first half. Garnett with the block. The pass to Tolbert. Outside Billups. Just 5 to shoot. A fadeaway. Shot by Tolbert, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Waters. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Garnett left side. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Garai. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Garnett. Over Duncan. That one off the back iron and out.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
16 feet away. Buries the jump shot. Duncan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Now Billups, 7 points in the game. Pass to Garnett. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so it's Minnesota holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Timberwolves, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, there wasn't much flow in that offense, that's for sure. Guys are forcing shots, not using their teammates. Look, if they're going to make any noise in the second half, they need to shoot the ball better. And it starts with ball movement, shot selection.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton. I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
They've got Duncan, and it's Outlaw in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Billups. Got a hand on it. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here is Outlaw. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They get it again. Garnett. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Garnett's got 10 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Outlaw. Bayless deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Duncan. Over Billups. They get it back. It's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Garai. Misses the 3. And it's Terry with the ball for Los Angeles. It's tipped. And again, Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 6 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And here is Bayless. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. This one for 3. Here's Duncan, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. Man. He's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this time...
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy. Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Lakers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Bryant with it. He's got 19. Pass to Billups. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Billups has got 10 points.
And Billups, a remarkable shooter in his own right, especially from distance now. Has a really fluid shooting motion. Big shot. Shots.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers working the ball around now. Kobe dishes to Garnett. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota leading by 20. Pulls up. Cheeks' shot is good. Cheeks has got 20.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Billups. Pass to Kobe. Back to Billups. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Bayless. Here's Waters. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
KG, that's good. 16 points for Kevin Garnett.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Inside, Bayless up and in on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
1:07 left here in the third quarter. Bryant's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Garai. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Good on both. 54 seconds left in the third. Outside Billups. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Garnett left side. Fader on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. Minnesota shooting 47% from the field in the third. Here's Reeves, defended by Bryant. And Los Angeles guys shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. And it goes down 2 points. 8 points for him.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Sosa, he's guarded by Billups. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Bryant. Also Chauncey Billups out there. And it's Garnett in at the power forward position.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now here's Billups. Bayless covering. Now here's Billups. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it to the left side wing. Here's Bayless. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And good that time.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Outlaw. McGee against Terry. Here's Outlaw. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Outlaw's got 4 this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Outside Bryant. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Terry. Feeds it to Garnett. 6 to shoot. Buries it down low. Garnett's got 10 points here in the second half. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Takes a shot at the elbow. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Lindemann. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Now McGee, and the pass to Bayless.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ryan against McGee. Here's Garnett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Billups. Passes to Garnett. And here is Bryant. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Garai. Some solid defense from Harris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Duncan.
And they've been...
And here is Los Angeles now. Billups passes to Kobe. Pass to Terry. Billups against Cheeks. 5 to shoot. For 3, Harris. It's tipped. Here's Terry. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And the layup's good off the glass. 26 points for him.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime dropper.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Billups. Kicks it to Harris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Garnett comes over to help. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Waters, guarded by Garnett. Garay, guarded by Harris, stolen away. Garnett outside, to the paint. Here's Trent. Rebound, Minnesota. Duncan's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Tim Duncan.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Garay kept alive. The pass to Waters. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.